Hello and welcome to That Football Show. I'm your host, Jordan Blackman, and today we're going to start off with this absolute howler from the Doncaster keeper against Salford City.
Big men are up from the back. El Mahoney right foot. Whips it. Oh, jeez, he peeps, man.
Last Saturday, Swindon's Jacob Wakeling was sent off in the first minute. Stockport's Paddy Madden steps up to take the penalty before the Swindon goalkeeper denies him with a magnificent save. But the biggest fail of all has to come from Watford, who in September last year sacked their manager Rob Edwards after kind of poaching him from Forest Green. Rob Edwards then went on to go to our rivals Luton Town, and he's absolutely smashed it there. Recently, of course, as in an hour ago, Luton have beaten Watford 2-0. Okay, so here's an interesting fact for you. Watford in the last 10 years have had 18 managers. In West Ham's entire history, West Ham have only had 17 managers. How ridiculous is that? Next part of this, I want to introduce our special guest today, Mr. Scott Gilzean.
That's me. Hello.
Scott Gilzean is the nephew of the Tottenham and Scotland legend, Alan Gilzean.
Yes. That is my uncle. He's my great uncle.
Just like yourself. He was a striker. Sorry, you're still a striker.
Oh, fair enough. I'm a left wing, right winger, but I'll take it.
Alan Gilzean was a striker of both club and country. He had 22 caps at senior level for Scotland, scoring a whopping 12 goals for his country. Did you know that?
Fair play. I did, but I didn't expect you to know.
A bit of research. He also played for Spurs, 343 appearances, in that time scoring 93 goals for Spurs as well.
Yeah. If only the actual, like Tottenham Trust would give me some free tickets. Or
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your uncle, what you remember of him.
I don't remember anything at all.
Well, thanks for coming.
No, I've been told so many stories about him because people will be like, oh, what's your name or something? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's Scott Gilzean. And they're like, Gilzean, I know that from somewhere. And I go, every single time I'm like, Tottenham player.
Yeah,
he goes, yeah.
Living off his memory.
And I'm like, yeah, that's my uncle.
Is that where your love from Tottenham came then?
I had no idea about this until I'd been playing football already.
Yeah, because you started playing football at roughly 15, 16, didn't you?
However old you are at year 10, so 14. When I was the first team I supported was Liverpool, because I liked Michael Owen.
Glory hunter.
Yes. No, but I liked Michael Owen. The way I supported teams was because I'd find one player I like and then I'd just watch the team from that player.
Yeah.
Which is probably the same for everyone.
Michael Owen was amazing when he was playing.
He was my favourite by miles.
Ridiculous. Proper shithouse though.
Yeah, well that's why I liked it.
Have you seen a video of him where he's playing against that 12-year-old goalkeeper?
No.
It's amazing.
Stay as big as you can. Lucky Jamie. Stay on your feet, What I tell you? Go. Like that. Come here. Get in there! Well done, he's 13.
Oh, well that's why he's a legend. But
that's not why he's a legend.
That's why he's my legend. I started supporting Liverpool, but then that didn't last very long because obviously I wasn't that into football at the time.
Right. Moved
to secondary school, obviously, because that's what happens in life.
Unfortunately.
And then around year 10 I was pretty quick. I liked running and sprinting and stuff.
I can confirm that, he's pretty quick.
And everyone was just like, oh, you're not even fucking good. You just run past people. And I'm like, that's football, isn't it?
That's what wings do.
We used to play on that sand Astro, there was concrete under it.
Yep. And, used to rip your legs apart every time you did a slide tackle.
Yeah, every time I'd fall over I thought I was breaking my shin. Yeah. Well yeah, that's how I started getting into football again. Yeah.
Amazing. So what age was it you started supporting Spurs?
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that. I remember watching Jermaine Defoe.
Legend.
So it's probably...
roughly around between 10 and 15 years ago, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
I actually have a few Spurs facts to read out for you here.
Oh, great, I love Spurs facts. They're always really good.
So earlier on how I spoke about the Watford managers, that we've had 18 in the last 10 years and West Ham have only had 17 in their entire history, which is a ridiculous
one of them is
fact.
Moyes.
Yeah, one of them was Moyes. So managers since your last league title. Do you want to know the facts?
Yeah, go on then. Give me a stupid
I'll read you a
fact.
few teams out. So Man City, since their last league title, they've had the same manager. So yeah, they haven't had any new ones. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, same manager. Arsenal have had 2 managers since their last league title. Chelsea 4, Man U 5. How many do you think Tottenham have had since their last league title?
Since their last league title?
Yeah.
So this is before the Premier League existed. So
Yep, before the Premier League,
yeah. Fantastic.
I'll give you a hint, it's over 2.
Yes, over 2. It's probably at least times 10.
It almost doubled that, actually, almost times 20.
I was going to guess. How many managers since our last league title? Okay, so I'm going to go with 14.
14 is 36. You've had 36 managers since you last won.
Why did I go for 14? That was such a terrible guess.
It would have been the first division as well that you won, and not the Premier League. Since Daniel Levy took over, he's sacked 6 managers by himself. Villas-Boas, 4.5 million.
Love Villas-Boas.
That was the fee for terminating his contract, 4.5 million.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, you know where this is going. It's quite a lot of money. Tim Sherwood, for free. Yeah, you didn't have to pay him anything.
Good, it was awful.
Severed that one. Pochettino, 12.5 million payout.
Yeah,
quite a lot. Mourinho was 20, like you said. Yeah, 20 million. Nuno Espirito Santo, your best manager.
Best.
In charge for how many months? 4 months in charge?
Yeah, something like that.
14 million. So, that's quite a lot of money for 4 months.
So you know when Daniel Levy he like bargains for like 1p, and then he like loses every manager for like 10 million or something.
And lastly, Antonio Conte.
We don't know yet.
Well, allegedly 4 million is what people are saying.
That's all right. Compared to the rest.
So total severance fee for all managers you've had since Daniel Levy took over, 55 million. 55 million.
Bloody hell.
So Spurs have been speaking to the newly free Julian Nagelsmann of Bayern Munich. Yeah. Randomly got sacked for no reason.
I'd love him.
He's been learning English recently, believe it or not, so he can turn the job down.
You think you're funny? you think you're That's a joke. I would turn it down if I was him.
Who do you reckon you will get as a manager?
I think it's going to be Nagelsmann, yeah. I hope it is.
Oh, he's gone from Bayern Munich to Spurs. Will he?
Well, the thing is, we always get like the elite manager and they don't do anything. They try to. But
Mourinho.
But I don't blame any of the managers. I blame the fucking Daniel Levy, man.
Yeah, he's
I hate Levy so much.
If you're watching this, Daniel Levy, you're a prick.
He runs the club financially well, but at the detriment of our success, so we can't ever really do much.
So tell me a bit more about Chesham and the team you play for now.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not like playing for the first team.
Yes.
Even though I'd want to, yeah. I've been injured like 4 times in like the last 2 years, and it's always been bad, like groin injuries, hamstring, broken toe. But
it's the downside of being ridiculously quick. People just want to wipe you out.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Your previous teams you played for, Hitching and Northwood as well, isn't that right?
Yeah. So what happened there is I started at Letchworth, Garden City, which I think they were a bit worse back then, but they were like one off of semi-pro, I think, at the time, whereas now they're semi-pro. I was there. I was playing there until I was good enough to go to Hitchin. They eventually sent me to Hitchin because I did have a good season, and then they were like, do you know what? Go to Northwood, see how you play there, then come back to us if you do. So I played semi-pro at Northwood for a while, but then I ended up like work got in the way. I ended up just stopped playing football for another like 2 years, and then
here we are.
Oh yes!
This next section is Wonder Goals. We're going to find the best goals scored in the last week or two with international football played and League 1 and League 2 players as well. There's bound to be some absolute screamers. So we're just going to show you a few clips here, and you can decide down in the comments which is the best goal for you.
Islam Khan again, who's full of energy, having just come on. What a goal that is! Struck by Ashkan Tangi Bergen for 2-2!
Nice keeper.
All right, next up we are going to talk a little bit about the Premier League. You being a Spurs fan, me being a Watford fan, it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be in the league for the next 20 years.
I'm going to be in the league for the next 20 years.
Yeah, you're safe, unfortunately. But Watford...
I wouldn't say safe.
I think we're currently 9th or 10th in the Championship, which is crap. We're on 55 points. We've just lost to Luton. We might as well just give up now.
But they've still got João Pedro.
For a couple more months until he leaves at the end of the season to bloody join Newcastle or someone.
You got Sissoko. He's a World Cup winner.
We don't. He left. He's gone to some French team.
You don't even have Sissoko.
No, we don't have
at
anyone.
Rennes or something.
Oh, he's at Nice. No,
oh, bloody hell.
Marseille, aren't they? It's some French team. So, yeah, predictions. League winner, You being a Spurs fan, you obviously.
The thing is, I've stayed committed to this whole time, but I still think Man City win. But then they were winning 4-1, and it was like the 80th minute last time I checked.
Well, we're currently looking at the Premier League table now. Man City they've got.
They're 8 points ahead of them.
They've got a game in hand. They can close the gap to 5 points.
What good is it?
Yeah, Arsenal's last 5.
Don't Arsenal play Man City as well? So it will go down to 2 points if Man City win.
Might be on a last day. Might have a last day thing like Man City and Man United a few years back.
Do you know what the thing is?
Aguero!
If you look at it like realistically, it does look like Arsenal are going to win because they've been too consistent.
38 games, isn't there?
Yeah, that's why.
38. So yeah, 9 games left
For Arsenal.
for Arsenal.
Yeah.
10 for Man City.
Yeah.
See?
I really.
It's probably going to go down to the wire.
I really don't want Arsenal to win the league. Because do you know what makes it worse? And because Tottenham last season were like, "Hey, we got one off on you, we got in the Champions League."
Yeah.
And then the next season they're
Well,
winning
why
the
don't you
league.
Take your jacket off and show your Spurs top.
I feel like I'm stripping for someone.
Strip for me.
Well, I've got it on.
There we go. That's proof that he is a Spurs fan.
And for a while, it's an older shirt, but Gareth Bale.
You think this is a new one? This is probably the last time I supported Watford. This is look. It says Premier League.
Oh no, you poor man.
Clinging on to the hope that we'll return one day.
You will. You'll just go back down again.
Yeah.
Straight away.
After we tackle.
You've still got that thing you did. You stopped Liverpool going undefeated.
We beat him 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean, Ismail Assar got 2 goals, and he's somehow still at the club.
Yeah.
So back to league table.
That's your history.
Arsenal top, Man City second, Man United are in third. Man United have got 3 games in hand on Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, but they're not catching them, are
They're not catching anyone. Man United have got 2 games on you, and you're only 1 point behind.
they? Yeah, I know. Well, they got 2 games on us.
Newcastle
and
and Brighton have also got 2 games on you.
yeah, I know. But Brighton, if they win both their games, they'd be even on points.
Yeah, but better
They'll
on goal
take
difference.
4th. Yeah, they'll take 4th.
Yeah. Top 4 this season. What are your predictions?
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be. That's
It's gonna
confident.
be. It's gonna be Arsenal. No, I don't know. I
can't
think
even if
Arsenal are so good at throwing it, like us. They're so good at
Even
throwing
if it's going to be Arsenal, you can't say that as a Spurs fan.
I can't.
It's going to be Bournemouth top. This is what I think. I think Arsenal win the league. Yeah. Man City will finish second. 3rd place, I think Newcastle will take it.
3rd place? Are you crazy? They're not even getting. Nah, they're not even getting 4th.
I think 3rd. I think you heard it here first. I'm the worst at guessing as well. Newcastle 3rd.
Oh, but
I reckon.
Yeah, now you've said that, they're definitely not getting it because
Alright.
you're the unluckiest geezer. There it is.
4th place, I am going to say. I'm going to say Man United.
Yeah, that's fair. They
5th
could.
place Spurs.
Do you know what, 5th? Yeah.
And then 6th place, I think Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I respect it.
That's my prediction. Don't come back to this video if it's wrong.
Bloody hell,
it's
no one's
right-
coming back then. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna go. Like I said, I think it's gonna be fucking Arsenal, but City, Arsenal, United, Spurs. It's gonna stay how it is mainly for the. It's gonna be.
But the top 2 are gonna.
Yeah, City, Arsenal, United, Spurs. I think Newcastle. Yeah, Brighton, then Liverpool, then Brentford, then Fulham, then Chelsea.
Chelsea are going to finish where they are now, 10th place.
Yeah, I think so.
That is going to be disastrous. Do you think Potter will stay after that? Do you think they'll sack him?
Oh, do you know what? No, I'll switch. Fulham will finish 10th.
Oh,
Chelsea
okay.
will finish 9th.
All right, let's go down to the bottom of the table now then. Bottom three,
yeah.
Who's getting relegated? On my TikTok, which I used to have, I got banned. Thank you, TikTok.
What's your new TikTok?
It's the football show. No, it's not. It's that football show. Don't go to the football show because you'll find the worst show. That's football show.
Oh no.
What football show?
That football show. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
That football show. Follow us on there. I want to hopefully reach the levels that my other TikTok was before I got banned. 70k followers. Very impressive. But where were we going with this?
I can't remember. Oh, bottom 3, yeah.
That's right. My prediction that I did on my TikTok, my bottom 3 were Southampton to finish bottom.
They're dead.
And then I actually put Bournemouth in 19th. But they've somehow climbed out the relegation.
But I mean, it's all
They're only
fight
3
down
points
there.
above it though, yeah.
It's just a dogfight.
And then, before they were down there, by the way, I predicted Leicester will finish 18th.
Yeah.
And people called me crazy. But they probably won't finish there because I am awful at guessing.
If you guess something, I usually go the complete opposite.
Yeah.
And it works.
Arsenal getting relegated.
Yes.
No, Southampton, and then Bournemouth, and then Leicester. I'm still going to stick with it. Those are my 3.
West Ham don't go down, I don't think. I don't think Leicester do either, but how can both of them get out of it? Southampton, they've been looking better recently.
Yeah, but look at Leicester's last 5 games. Loss, 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 draw, loss.
Yeah, but they're trying, and they've
They're
got
trying.
Madders.
Wait, did they lose today?
They've got Madders.
They were drawing last time I checked.
Yeah, they've probably lost, haven't they?
I'm going to check that.
I think West Ham stay up, so it's not going to be West Ham.
Palace beat them 2-1. 94th minute goal. Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Oh my god.
94th minute.
Bloody hell.
Which takes Palace, it probably take them from 15th to 12th now.
Okay, my bottom 3, I'm just going to say it. It's going to be Southampton.
Rodgers should have gone ages ago.
Southampton, Leeds, Bournemouth. I think, if I remember right, Bournemouth have some pretty hard fixtures coming up. I mean,
they just beat Fulham,
every
didn't
fixture's hard for these terrible
Yeah.
teams. Did they just beat Fulham?
They just beat Fulham 2-1.
Southampton, Leeds, Bournemouth. I'm going to stick with it. I know it's a bad shout, but I'm going to go for it. I think that's just what my heart's telling me.
Okay, bottom 3, fair enough. I want to scoot over to I'm just going to do a little tangent here. A team that I've been following, thanks to Disney. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No idea.
No, Wrexham.
Oh, I do know where you're going with
Wrexham AFC.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashing it. Last season they lost, I think, I was following a documentary, they lost in the playoffs to Grimsby in the final. This season they've got in goal, the new goalkeeper? Benjamin Foster.
Benjamin.
His name, has joined them. Because their goalkeeper got injured until the end of the season, Ben Foster stepped up. Basically, Richard Lee, who previously was at Watford as well, he's now a goalkeeping agent. He reached out to Ben Foster and was just like, do you fancy it? Ben Foster was like, actually, I do.
Yep, I'll come out of retirement.
I'll come out of retirement. He's 39 now, I think.
Yeah, he's old.
Old as fuck. I'm only a few years behind.
Yep.
I'm also old.
You're
as
almost
fuck.
there.
I'm almost dead, do you say?
Yeah, I hope so. Halfway to 60, mate.
Almost in the coffin. 8 games left, I think, in the season, Wrexham have. They were top. Notts County have just overtaken them. Oh, no, actually, Wrexham played today. I need to find out the score for that. Ben Foster, first game, he played 3-0, smashed it. I watched the game as well. I paid for the subscription to the National League thing. And it looked like, it was so funny. He was so above everyone else in the game. Yeah. It looked like a dad playing with everyone's children. The ball was getting whipped in. He was just like, yeah, cool, right, who do I distribute to? He threw it to the halfway line. Someone went through, one pass, they scored.
So he was like Michael Owen, like scoring against those kids.
He conceded today. Old Ben Foster conceded 1 goal. But Wrexham won 5-1, so it doesn't even matter.
I'll tell you what, I have a random question for you.
Yeah.
Champions League.
Oh, Paul Mullin got a hat-trick. Go
on. Champions League. Who do you think wins it? Do you know who's left?
Champions League left, we've got Napoli.
Yep, there's more Italian teams than there ever has been.
Yeah, so Milan, Napoli are playing each other.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, Chelsea. Oh, I forgot Chelsea were in it.
So everyone forgets Chelsea.
Because they're doing so shit in real life in their league. Bayern Munich v Man City. And Inter and Benfica. Real Madrid, Chelsea. I can't see Chelsea winning that at all. Real Madrid will smash them. Right. You watch Chelsea win now.
God, Chelsea are annoying.
And Milan, Napoli. Napoli will beat Milan.
There's no way in a million years that Chelsea beat Real Madrid. And do you know what? If I'm wrong, that can happily be clipped.
If you're wrong, you have to support Chelsea instead of Spurs.
That's a bit over the top, isn't it? Oh, I can do a punishment.
We'll do a punishment for that. Oh, you coming on next time then?
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic.
Of course, just to do this punishment.
Just to do the punishment and you can fuck off.
guest appearance.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, Benfica, Man City, Chelsea and Napoli, I reckon will all go into the semis.
I think Milan beat Napoli.
Victor Osimhen.
I know, but it's...
Mate, he's on form.
I just think Milan, I don't know, I have a good feeling about them this year. This has nothing to do with like trying to be accurate or anything. I'm literally just going off of my heart.
Okay.
I reckon Milan win. That's out of those two.
Who's Milan got? There's Giroud and is Ibrahimovic still there?
Giroud just does everything, mate. He just wins. He's a winner.
He's still going.
He's a born winner, isn't he?
He's an old fuck as well.
Yeah. I think Milan win just out of my heart. Real Madrid win just because they're better than Chelsea in every single way. Mm-hmm. Benfica lose because they always lose every single time. Inter through, Real Madrid through, AC Milan through, and Man City through. Even though I feel like Bayern could, but they're not going to. It's going to be Man City.
Similar predictions then, other than Inter and who was it? You said Milan instead of Napoli.
I'm going. Our difference is you think Benfica are going to win, don't you?
Yeah, I think.
So I think Milan instead of Napoli and Inter instead of Benfica.
I can't see Milan beating Napoli. Napoli are top by like 16-ish points in their league.
So should we have a bet?
A gentleman's bet.
Gentleman's bet.
Wow, no. Every time I bet, I lose.
How about we do a next lap?
What, one next lap?
Yeah, just one.
Or
next.
one
Oh,
for
one per each. Yeah. Let's do that. So
I'll
it
have
could
no
end up.
leg left. Benfica will beat Inter Milan and Napoli will beat AC Milan.
Well,
Both Milans are going out.
it's very rare to see a wrong opinion, but from knowing you, I've seen a lot of them. So, AC Milan and Inter Milan. They're both going to win. The Milan teams, man. They're going to win.
No, they're both going out. All right, so yeah, Madrid again.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'd like to see a different team win it.
If
Yeah, Benfica are going to win it this year. Next lap. Next lap, me. Not now.
Not now.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. And that is the end of the show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you again to my special guest, Mr. Scott Gilzean.
Definitely special.
Definitely special.
Wait a minute. Is that the like and subscribe bell icon here?
Please like and subscribe. Follow us for more content. Tune in next week for our next special guest. Maybe it's going to be you again.
I can't wait.
It's probably going to be you again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and goodbye.
See ya.
Thank you.